Well, after posting a few YouTube videos of my many vehicles that I do what I would say is custom exhaust, I thought that I should post some more videos of this truck here. This is the current truck that I've been working on. It is a 1956 Ford F100. It has the original drivetrain, 223 cubic inch inline six, a 3-speed manual on the tree, 56,800 original miles, 2-owner truck. And for what I have done to the motor here is, as I said, is the original 223. So what I got done here is a Clifford Performance kit. It is a Weber 2-barrel carb with Weber 2-barrel intake, obviously, and then our Clifford Performance intake, my bad, that is a Clifford Performance product. And then split exhaust, so there's, the front 3 cylinders are on one exhaust path and the back 3 are another. It has an electric fuel pump, red line fuel pump. These blue lines are coolant running through the intake, and from my understanding that is to keep intake temps where they should be at. Also, the mess going on up there is for the heater. It has a factory heater that still works. It is still the original generator, which still works. A lot of this truck is original. It's a very clean truck. And then the exhaust is, so when you get the kit from Clifford, you get just the headers. So the original exhaust path went underneath the motor, just like you see here, and back around, but there was only one, and it was only 2-inch total. I have 2.5-inch collectors coming down, so it was a lot more work. And as you see, they come back around here and come up over the passenger side and back down. Also I have a Petronix points eliminator in the distributor here. That's a pretty cheap, simple way to get rid of points. I don't know, I'll probably put 500-600 miles on that with no issues. I do have, as you see in the back there, that is a coolant temp sensor. It's an old school Ford actual copper cable or whatever, but yeah, so that's there. And then so then the exhaust comes down, and then about right below the cab here, it meets at a Flowmaster 10 series, dual in, dual out, 2.5-inch. So it is true dual all the way. I was supposed to work in the next pipe here, but building exhaust on the floor is not the easiest thing to do, so I did not work that in. And then, kind of hard to see in the dark here, but I made my own tips, 2.5-inch the whole way. Overall, I would say that it is loud. It is loud, and it's a 6-cylinder. It sounds good at certain RPMs, but it could use some tinkering, and as far as the exact sound you would want out of a 6-cylinder. But I don't know. I thought maybe some people would like to see this. The idea of the truck, of the build of the truck, was to make a hot rod from the 50s that somebody could have afforded in the 60s or 70s. You know, they didn't spend a ton of money. It's still the original motor, just a little extra horsepower. Another thing is it came with a V8 grill, which I have painted along with the bumpers, and it had the V8 emblem, so I ended up making this out of the V8 emblem, and tried to make it a little rustic. This mileage maker here is a little adage to mileage maker is what they called these 223s. They were supposed to be Ford's good mileage engines, so I thought it was pretty cool to do mileage maker just because it's a little hopped up. Yeah, I painted the running boards, rear bumper. I did a little stain on the bed, but it's a user truck. I found this floor mat on mid-50s parts. Did get some door panels done and seat redone, like I said, but oh yeah, tachometer. That was pretty difficult to hook up for a 6-cylinder. More difficult than it should have been. But anyways, that's the old school Ford coolant gauge. There's all the blower, temp, air, and defrost. Everything works there. So yeah, we'll conclude it with that. But maybe if this gets some views and stuff like that, I'll do some more videos.